just like that. Okay, now go ahead and strip our wire. Want to strip it about 3/8 of an inch. That's all we need. And go ahead and take the wire, dip it into the flux. And you don't need a lot, just a little bit. Just dip it in there and stick that right on into there. And we're going to go ahead and solder this. Oh, I got get something to hold it in place. Grab the torch, go ahead and heat it up. You don't want to heat the shielding, the plastic shielding, just kind of up on the top here, because I want to try and keep it from melting as much as possible. You get it heated up, just put a little solder on there. That solder will flow into the joint because of that flux you put on there. And that's it. And now what I'll do is I'll put a little shrink wrap over that. I just like to make it look really nice. Plus it kind of isolates this portion here so it can't short out anywhere. And that's basically how you solder something. So now, right now, that connection there is one of the best. It's the best connection you can get. Basically, the end is fused with the copper wire, so that's going to give us a nice connection. I'm going to go ahead and hook this up to the generator, and we'll start running the wiring. And here's the piece of shrink wrap. Just cut a little piece. You can get this anywhere, home improvement store. Slide that over the joint, and just take a torch and just heat it up a little bit. It'll go ahead and shrink right to the wire. And that's it. Okay, we've got the I got the wires hooked up here, and I just wanted to show you where the ground wire will go on this. You can put the ground wire to anywhere on the car body. Pick a good heavy ground, and make sure when you put that on there that it's nice and clean and it has good contact with the bare metal. Okay, I have the positive and negative hooked up to the hydrogen tricycle there, and again it doesn't make any difference which side of it you put it on. Now we're going to go through a quick installation on the relay and the circuit breaker, and then I'll show you how to hook the whole system up to your fuel pump relay so that your system is only running when the car engine is running, and when the engine's off there's no chance of the hydrogen generator running. Okay, I'm going to go over how to wire the relay. Now this is the unit that comes with the kit. My car is already wired up. Because I've had several generators in this car. But our power wire ran up around the radiator support. Here's our power wire here. Around. I got it going into an amp meter, and then from the amp meter it goes into the relay here. I like to have the amp meter there just to see how much I'm pushing in current. On the relay, it's labeled here on the bottom, 87, 30, 85, and 86. And what you do here is you take your positive power. You want to do this out of 10 gauge wire. Take your positive power, and I'll show you where I've got it hooked up on this car. And this is a good place to take power from. There's a power distribution block right here underneath my fuse box, and you can come off there. That's a good spot. Or you can come off the battery terminal. You just gotta watch out for corrosion, like I've got there, because the corrosion will give you a bad connection, and you'll heat up on the on your connection if you have a bad connection. So you could actually change out this lug here to one that has a piece that comes off to the side that has a little stud on it with a little wing nut that you can hook your power to. That's another good way to do it. But what you do is you come off your positive power comes off into the relay, and you come into pin number 30. And that's pin 30 there. And then from pin 30, you're going to come out of the relay to the generator on pin 87. So 12 volt supply in on 30, 12 volt supply out on pin 87. Now the other two, 85 and 86, are what actually energizes the relay, and this is the low voltage side of it. So what you want to do there is you want to come in to pin 85 from your switch that's provided in the kit inside the car. You're going to come in from there, from your switch, and then pin 86 is going to go straight to ground. On this car here, I've got this relay, I've got right here is my ground wire from pin 86. And I've just got it grounded right down in there, right to the body of the car again. Okay. So that's how we hook up the relay. The next part of this is very important. This is how you hook the relay, pin 85, to the actual car. And if done correctly, the generator will only run when the car is in the on position. On the fuel pump relay, one of the pins is only energized and becomes hot when the engine is running. And so what you do is the wire that goes into your switch to the inside of the car, you pull the relay up and you put that wire underneath the tab of the relay that's hot when the engine is running. And you run that into the switch inside and run a wire from the switch back out to pin 85 on your relay. And that is what energizes the relay. And your switch is used as an override. When you flip your switch off, it'll open this relay, so no power is going through it, and it'll turn off your generator.